The world's population is growing at a time when traditional labor markets are shrinking. More than 1 billion people are between the age of 20 and 25, and the youth unemployment is increasing like a disease to destroy the development of the people.
Every year, thousands and thousands of people are coming out of colleges, and educated unemployment is increasing.
There is a conditioning in the crippled families and societies to stay safe and secure with a permanent job. People relied on government and private jobs for long-term financial well-being. According to ILO, 660 million young people are working for others or will be without work.
Security in jobs are pampering us. We feel that when we get into a job where it is secured for 8 hours and time and money is at our disposal, we take it, we have a liking for it.
Some centuries ago, people were worried about merely sustaining oneself. Hardly anyone spoke of social mobilization. But the turn of events brought winds of change with the dawn of the Industrial Revolution. Ever since, there was a great mobility towards innovation, invention, and mass production. The whole of mass production rested in the hands of a few Western elite groups. India always looked up to these countries for technology and development products. The term entrepreneur was first coined by the famous French economist called J.B. in the beginning of the 19th century. He said, "An entrepreneur is one who shifts economic resources out of an area of lower productivity into an area of higher productivity and greater yield."
A successful entrepreneur, suppose you look at his life in the beginning, the first few years, he struggles a lot, probably maybe more than 12 hours in a day. But after a few years, the result is at his disposal. He can have his own time. There are people at his disposal.
Willingness to work hard, tremendous patience and endurance, familiarity with all commercial and legal aspects of one's own enterprise are the main qualities needed for an entrepreneur.
First is somebody who has to become an entrepreneur should have some of the characteristics. One, they have to be very passionate. Passion is basically on what your interest lies on. Today anybody can become an entrepreneur. Anybody can start up a business. But the fact lies on what interest do they have to start that business and what is the vision do they carry on to do that business. The vision on a simple terms comes to you as the kind of aim, the ambition to why you have to start. So what made you to start? So there could be always a hidden story behind to become an entrepreneur.
While there are different types of entrepreneurs, business entrepreneurship calls for some unmatched skills in many other disciplines too.
Entrepreneurship is a special function, it is a special skill where the activities that are required for production, the functions, process, all that is put together for the accomplishment of a specific goal. Anyone who wants to be an entrepreneur has to master these skills.
But what are the secrets behind being your own boss?
Or what they looked at is there is a need. And that provoked them that I need to start. That made them that there is a business, and that got them what the money that they want.
Strong achievement orientation, a lust for self-reliance, strong faith in one's abilities, hunger for success. And all these, together with moral integrity, you can define your destiny and those of millions of youth who await your pioneering entrepreneurial ability.
As a businessman, the word only, the trust and the word, there are two things which always goes syncing with doing a business. One is trust, other is words.
Today's youth seem to have been possessed by an idea of individual liberation and self-emancipation. No wonder why myriads of entrepreneurial adventures are skillfully handled by the present-day youth.
A good entrepreneur should have a positive outlook, a positive attitude, so that he radiates positive energy and he gets people to his side. The students, particularly at that age, it's easy for them to take a calculated risk and to become a successful entrepreneur.
But it is not easy to become an entrepreneur. It calls for a variety of inner capabilities and skills. Are these youth ready for this challenge?
If you are doing it on the right side, you will always win. If you are not able to do it, then you burn your fingers.
Today, the world is increasing with bubbling young entrepreneurs. Institutions like Small Industries Development Organization, Small Industries Service Institute, Confederation of Indian Industries, National Small Industries Corporation, National Institute for Entrepreneurship and Small Business Development, and National Institute of Small Industry Extension Training offer various support to young entrepreneurs. Apart from this, there are a number of web portals to facilitate the networking of young entrepreneurs. You can become an entrepreneur if you can convert your dreams into reality. And by converting something usual and ordinary into something unusual and extraordinary. Remember, the only limitations will be those we cast on ourselves.
Objective. Be very objective. You need to have a clear approach. You need to have an ambition. Having an objective, you need to have an ambition. Then you need to have a clear roadmap, how you are going to do this. Proactive approach, you need to have it. Responsibility, you need to shoulder. Commitment, you need to be dedicated, involved. You have to be so much involved. You need to shoulder themselves, showing the growth. You need to show them the growth. Then you need to share your wealth. So when you do everything, you become a clear entrepreneur. With all these things, if you have to do, you need to be a perfect decision maker. Couple of things that I could tell for youngsters today. Ensure that you come not just to be like a night riders, fly-by-night riders and so on.
Just become a hard worker will not make you success. Learn to be a smart worker also. Definitely hard work fetch you success, but then smart work fetch you success much faster than the hard work.
The heights are not attained by sudden flight. The toppers toiled upward throughout the night when their companions slept all the time.